Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons, has sparked fresh headlines after making a bold prediction tied directly to former U.S. President Donald Trump. Known for creating a show that has a long history of eerily forecasting real-life events, Groening leaned into that reputation when speaking about the possibility of Trump's continued influence on American politics. While he didn't claim to have a crystal ball, his remarks suggested that the satirical edge of The Simpsons has always been rooted in exaggerations that somehow, over time, come closer to reality than intended. Groening commented that the writers of the series have often aimed to push absurd ideas to their limit in order to satirize society. The shocking part, he explained, is that those exaggerations sometimes materialize years later. Referring specifically to Trump, he recalled how the show once included a joke about him becoming president, something that was meant as pure satire at the time. The eventual reality of that moment has since become one of the most referenced examples of the show's so-called predictions. Now, Groening has hinted that Trump's larger-than-life persona might once again shape events in ways that feel surreal but entirely possible. The prediction he made this time was less about electoral outcomes and more about Trump's long-term presence in American culture. Groening suggested that Trump has become a character so embedded in the nation's narrative that he will remain a dominant figure, whether or not he returns to political office. He predicted that Trump will continue to inspire divisions, movements, and debates for years to come, creating storylines that almost write themselves for satire. According to Groening, Trump is not just a political figure but a pop cultural phenomenon that shows like The Simpsons cannot ignore. He went on to explain that the unpredictability of Trump's persona is precisely why the show has often featured him in sketches and storylines. Groening admitted that Trump's ability to command attention makes him both a challenging and irresistible subject for writers. The prediction, then, was less about a specific event and more about a broader cultural reality, that Trump, regardless of political standing, will remain relevant and influential well into the future. Groening's comments also sparked discussions about how The Simpsons has maintained its satirical edge over the decades. Fans often debate whether the show still has the same cultural impact it once did, but Groening insisted that keeping an eye on figures like Trump ensures its commentary remains timely. He acknowledged that not every prediction has come true, but the fact that some have hit the mark so accurately continues to fascinate audiences and critics alike. As Groening reflected on the bizarre intersection of comedy and reality, he emphasized that satire has always been about holding up a mirror to society. With Trump continuing to dominate headlines and conversations, Groening's bold prediction only reinforces the idea that sometimes, in the world of The Simpsons, the joke is not just on the screen but playing out in real time.